Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome all those who are attending this session. It's now time to introduce speakers of the day. First, I would like to welcome Mr. Feroz Khan, a NIFT graduate with over 13 years of professional experience, worked with famous Indian couture designers and running his own Optimus brand, helped young brands in developing collection, specializes in trend forecasting, design process, and has passion for technical fashion. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much, Suman.
I also welcome Mr. Akash Rathod. He is an aspiring engineer, fashion designing professional and educator, fashion and textile innovation and new applications from Harvard University, Scotland, UK. He has been in the domain of academics from the last 6 years and has experience of working as collective associate for industrial like Aditya Birla Group. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I also welcome Mr. Pankaj Ved, Head Department of Tie-Up, Division of Admission, Lovely Professional University, holds a master degree in management with a keen area of interest being training and development. He is having over 18 years of experience in a multiple domain, including teaching, training, and operations. He has occupied strategic position in multiple organizations of repute. He is taking up eligibility, scholarship, fee structure, and infrastructure part of the university. Over to you, Akash, sir.
Yes, I think
Suman, I'll be starting. Yeah.
Thank
you so much, Suman, for such a wonderful introduction. And good evening, guys. So as Suman has already introduced me, my name is Feroz, and currently I'm associated with Lovely Professional University as an assistant professor and also as a part of the design team. So I'll be talking about how fashion is relevant and how LPU can help you achieve that the future aspect of yours. And so let's talk about School of Fashion Design. So we have it's a wonderful, as you guys know, LPU is famous for its infrastructure, and LPU School of Fashion is a part of one of the few first buildings that we had in the university. And currently we have two blocks, block A and block B. These blocks are divided on the kind of work that is conducted there. So block B is more of design, block A is more of a design, and block B is more of a technical part of the fashion. Okay, so as far as fashion design is concerned, the School of Fashion has a lot of accreditations, a lot of rankings. It has appeared recently, like Atal ranking of institution on innovation achievement, Times Higher Education Impact Factor Global 2021. We were also a part of NIRF ranking 2021, where LPU was ranked top 100 in the universities and colleges. Zee News also has ranked LPU as 11th best university in terms of placement. So that's something really, really incredible. So as far as ranking 2021s are also concerned, we are among 200 top universities globally as per Times Higher Education Impact ranking. And Outlook also has ranked us 6th in Punjab. And first in Punjab, sorry, LPU has been ranked 6th in fashion all over India, and first in Punjab. So we have certain vision and missions. Basically, as we all know, that fashion is more of a skill-based program. So we plan to take fashion to another level altogether by helping students from all across India as well as world. We welcome them here. We teach them. We train them. We skill them to be a part of fashion fraternity. It's absolutely lovely. How are we working on that? We have incredible faculties, teachers who are imparting this education to the students. And as we all know that fashion is a skill-based program. So what we are doing is we are helping students to be more creative, more research-based. I think Akash sir will also highlight about the research that we do in our domain. And We are also helping our students how to design, how to do marketing, uh, uh, as far as fashion design is concerned. And I'm going to be a part of helping students where we are asking them to design products that can be sold later on. So we are also running a brand called Unifashion, which helps students to achieve that target. We help them to understand that, okay, the feasibility and marketing is very, very important. And we are helping them to understand that whatever your design can be sold, and it gives a very entrepreneurial orientation to the young professionals that we nurture at our university. So as we say, as I mentioned earlier, that lovely professional university is absolutely incredible for the amount of infrastructure that we provide to our students, to nurture them, to make them skilled people, so that once they hit the industry, they feel absolutely in place, right? So as far as our core strength of fashion design is concerned, so our curriculum is all up to what industry needs. So it's very, very important to understand that that industry is something that is going to take you after you complete the course here. So whatever we teach you here, the curriculum is aligned with what you need to do, what is the performance that you need to give in the industry, right? It's 90% practical and technical skills we give them. We are absolutely industry relevant technologies. We have skill-based programs like drawing, sketching, illustration, photography, visual merchandising, creative thinking, problem solving classes, and then design process. So we also give, as I suggested earlier, that we are also giving a platform to our student where they can earn while they are even learning, right? So once you are making a product, we are telling you how to earn out of this. So it is absolutely amazing how LPU is helping nurturing that entrepreneurial skills among the students. We individuals, all the students that walk into our university and especially School of Fashion. What we do is every student is provided with one mentor. You have any sort of academic problems, we are always there. In fact, we have a lot of psychological, in case if you're facing anything psychological, we give assistance to those kind of problems also as a university. We are also helping students to gain internship in the in the industry. We are giving them absolutely that the students need, because placement are very, very important, to understand that whatever you're learning, you're going to be reaching somewhere in your career. So we are giving incredible support to our students in that. So as far as LPU is concerned, School of Fashion provide three type of courses, which are diploma courses. We have graduate programs, we have postgraduate program. So after 10th, if you want to join fashion, so you can join as a diploma program, which is a 3-year program. Then we have graduate program, we have BSc, BSc, we have B Design, which is more or less BSc is 3-year, B Design is a 4-year program. If you have done diploma before, prior to getting into a graduate program, so you will be provided a lateral entry. So you will be entering 2nd year of BSc or 2nd year of B Design once you complete your diploma. So that's something we are providing. We are also providing 3+3 year 3+3 program, which is diploma plus degree, 6-year program, wherein you will be coming after 10th and you will be graduating as after 6 years. So we have two postgraduate programs, which is MSc in fashion and M Design in fashion. Both are of duration of 2 years, and we also provide doctoral programs, which is PhD, which requires minimum of 3 years. And there's another very, very interesting program that School of Fashion is running, which is about 2+2 international credit transfer option, wherein what we are doing is we are providing students that they come to university, they spend 2 years with us, and after 2 years they can choose to go into any international university that we have collaborations with. So they can go there, they can spend the rest of the 2 years there, and what they will get is an international degree by the end of it. So what they are saving is they're saving on good 2 years saving in terms of finances by the end of the 4-year course, and what they're gaining is an international degree, which is validated obviously across the globe. So we also provide a lot of assistance to our students. We in giving exposure to them, which is very, very important. It's not just that we are giving internship to them, we are giving placement to them. We are also giving we are sending out our student for student exchange programs. We are sending to for 1 year, 1 month training program. For example, one of our batches went to Paris for the same. So we have a lot of international collaboration, as I mentioned earlier. So we have collaboration with Italy, we have collaboration with France, United Kingdoms, Australia, and United States. So here in BK, the student can go for 2+2 options, where if you want to, if you've completed 2 years with LPU, you can go to Italy, France, UK, Australia, US to complete your course. And as I said earlier, you will get an international degree. This is a very, very interesting program that we run, and a lot of students kind of are very, very interested in it. So and unfortunately, in case if you if you wish to join School of Design for 2+2 program, and by the end of 2 years, if you don't plan to go further, so you will be transferred to a regular 4-year program. So these are a few glimpses of our student traveling, doing workshops at Naba Domus in Milan, and where they did styling workshop. They were there for almost like a month, and they had an incredible international exposure. They interacted with designers, they interacted with the brand owners. They did styling workshops, and once they came back, they shared their experience, which was absolutely amazing. So as I mentioned earlier, we have credit transfer international immersion program for 2+2. So we have whenever you plan to go to a country, which for example, I said you can go to Italy, France, UK, Australia, US. So wherever you plan to go after 2 years, the fee that will be charged will be somewhere around yeah, so that will be according to the university that you plan to go. So as I said, we have collaboration with Domus, NABA, Birmingham, Business School, Washington, Derby, Curtin University, as such. So another very, very interesting feather that we have to our hat is international faculties. So it's amazing to see that international people are willing to come here, teach here. And Maya, Professor Maya is one among them. She's from Germany and is associated with LPU, and she teaches amazing skill-based program like corsetry, pattern making, and she have experience which goes to international brands like Armani, Versace, and she has an experience of more than, I think, 3 decades. Then we have Professor Aftab Garad, who is a consultant here at LPU. He's from United Kingdoms. And then we have Catherine. She's also a consultant who takes modules and workshops with us at LPU, and she's also from United Kingdom. So then we have another incredible personality with us, which is Isabel Mola, who is director at Silk Me Back, and she's from France. She came a few months back, I guess, somewhere before COVID, and she conducted an amazing workshop with students, telling how silk is important, what is the relevance, and how India can be an incredible part of the journey across the globe when it comes to a material like silk. Along with that, a lot of exposure, as I've already told you, that we plan to give a lot of exposure to our students. So we keep on doing projects. So that is something very, very important. So we have two faculty for arts, which is Mr. Amresh Gaur, who is a professor here at LPU, and he had a consultancy project with Manipur State, wherein she had design intervention in handloom and handicraft sector. Ms. Ayushi, she did a consultancy project with Khadi, Kamgar, a training program with NIFT Raebareli, and we have faculties. I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention, we have faculties from the best premier institution in India. I'm NIFT, as Suman mentioned, that I'm NIFT Delhi graduate. Akash has done a course from Scotland, and we have a majority of our faculties are from NIFT, and it's a very, very amazing team that we have, which provide complete support to our students to nurture them and to become a professional by the end of the course. So we also provide short-term courses like natural dyeing and entrepreneurship. And I would be very, very proud to say that during COVID, when every education system went for a toss, we were engaging our students who were sitting at home, faculties were sitting at home at various workshop, and tying and dyeing, natural tying and dyeing printing was one of them. And we did styling workshops. We invited guests all from all the arena of fashion industry to give their inputs, to give them feedbacks, to teach students and make the most out of the COVID period. And when they came back, since the university right now is running on a hybrid mode, so when the students came back, so they were really excited, and they were very happy that how we helped them not to just waste our time and utilize that to the max. It was absolutely amazing. So we also have we also provide students um, to interact with stylists, designers. We send our student for backstage of Lakme Fashion Week, Amazon Fashion Week. We have they have we had Harsh Kular, a famous stylist student, got an opportunity to work with them, interact with them, learn from them, and it was the experience was really amazing. As far as it's not just on campus life that we give to our students where they're just engaged in studies. We also provide students off campus participation. As I mentioned earlier, that Fashion Week are are a few events where they go, they see, they touch, feel the fabrics, they touch and see what other designers are doing. They interact with them. They have that adrenaline rush when they are working at the backstage in a fashion show, and that experience is something that is irreplaceable. Replace such experience. You go back there, you study how models are working, how are they getting style, how are they working, the makeup is done, the how garments are done. What is that? The whole energy is absolutely amazing when they go, they learn from them. So we also provide our student with once they are graduating, whether it's a master's student or undergraduate student, in the fourth year, we give them an opportunity to act like a full-fledged designer, and that module is called a graduation project, where they make an entire collection, very independently they work on it. They incorporate all the learnings that they have done in the previous years, and by the end of it, they get a chance to showcase their collections in Delhi Times Fashion Week 2019. If I'm not wrong, they participated in 2019 in Delhi Times Fashion Week, where the student got and hopefully we are also participating this year, and that's going to be an ongoing process every year, where we give a platform to our student to go to showcase their stuff, to showcase their garments, their designs to the world, and build up a strong portfolio, which by the end of it, it lures a lot of placements to them. The placement are incredible. We have a very strong team. So we have a good thrust areas where innovation and research, Akash sir will be talking about it. Diversification of products. We also encourage students to work on quality products. Growth of productivity. Sustainable fashion is something that we actually advocate, that which is the need of our marketing and retailing. 3D and smart textiles. All these are a part of our curriculum. We teach their students so that once they hit the industry, they know what they have to do. They are well prepared for everything, and it's not just going to be a fashion designer role that they're going to be exhibiting once they hit the industry. They can go into retail, they can go into marketing, they can do graphics, they can do quality control, they can be merchandisers, and they can be stylists, they can be makeup artists, and they can be photographer. And it's the avenues are endless, and as they say, stars are the limit, sky is the limit. So as School of Fashion, we have a lot of professional memberships. So Delhi Times Fashion Week, we are educational member of Fashion Design Council of India, which is FDCI, and which gives us a lot of advantages in terms of sending our students for backstage participation in Delhi Times Fashion Week. And yeah. So as far as infrastructure is concerned, we have an incredible infrastructure, which is Mac Lab. We have a full-fledged Mac Lab where students are taught Photoshop, Illustrator, Cloth 3D, latest software are taught here, and so that they know what they're doing. Because it's not always that every student is very good with their hand illustration or handwork, so they can digitally do that. We have a very good student who has been working on Cloth 3D and earning a very handsome package. We have AV labs, the labs, whether it's pattern making, construction lab, every place is equipped with all the necessary things. We have a photography studio where we give students a chance and the faculty members to conduct photography modules and workshops. We have a full-fledged dyeing and dyeing and printing lab where we have the latest machinery from the industry. We have a resource center, we have fabrics, um, we have a complete resource center. Where we have the latest Pantone shade cards. We have WGSN also. I think we are already working on the next subscription. We have garment construction lab. We have pattern making lab. We have draping lab. So the infrastructure is incredible. So as I said, that we have industry driven infrastructure. We have steam machines, we have automatic machines, we have fusing machine, we have embroidery machine, we have laser machine, we have all the testing basic testing machines in the campus. And I think when you walk into the university, when you come here, you won't feel that you don't need you need to go out of the university to get anything done. We have table looms, so it's a very good investment that has been done by a lovely professional university for the all-round development of the students, and it's absolutely amazing. So as far as there are few achievements and significant achievement that we have. So we conducted virtual photography workshop with Nikon. I think day for yesterday also they came for another amazing workshop. So we have on one of our panelists, we have designer Anurag Gupta, who was a winner of Gen X. We have a master class, industry expert was organized by FDCI, where we had Rajesh Pratap Singh, very famous Indian designer, Rahul Mishra, another amazing designer, and other models and stylists coming to the panel and had a good discussion with the students. We also were a part of the World Skill Competition for the state of Punjab that started from LPU campus, and it was really amazing. The student had an incredible time. We also, as I said, student participated in Pride of India event organized by FDCI. Yeah, so these are few glimpses of students participating. So Akash, would you like to start with the research part? Because
I
that's
won't take yeah, I won't take much time, because I think we are already falling short and the other people have to speak about the admissions and the process. So I'll just students, I'll just talk about the core subjects which you teach in the UG and the PG program. As Firoz has already introduced you that in the undergraduate program, which is of 4 years, 8 semesters. So, and we have the master's program. So I'll be focusing more on the master's, because I am associated with the master's program. I teach majorly the master of design classes. So if I talk about the master of design, the 2 year is been divided into 4 semesters. So first semester is all about the basic courses. First of all, one striking difference between the UG program and the PG program is, in UG program we actually teach you every skill, from sketching to the color exploration, from seeking inspiration to pattern making, construction. Whereas in masters we generally don't teach you in the way like we teach you in the UG. We rather guide you. Okay, so we let you work on your own conviction, where you utilize uh, the, 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 the the knowledge which you have acquired in your previous 4 year professional degree, and we work you. So we have courses, research based courses, so we have like the fashion and law, we have design research, we have a design project 1, design project 2, which is like more about where you get a chance to know people, work with people, go to the field, talk to people, understand their needs. So we have course, we have one of the course in third semester, where students they work with people with different disabilities. Okay, so they work with the people who have certain sort of disabilities, probably the wheelchair, the people are on the wheelchair or any sort of disabilities. There is another course which is all about the creative fashion, or more of the avant-garde fashion, where they students they work with all the sort of unconventional materials. Then apart from this, we are very we want our students to be very good with the software. So we have the basic 3D software, which is 3D Fusion, in the semester 1, and it actually helps students a lot in designing the visual spaces. And also the same software can be used for the 3D printing, okay, which is the need of an hour. And we also have a dedicated faculty for Mr. Azil Anbanjeje, who looks after the 3D printing and the software. Apart from this, we are also very concerned with the professional enhancement of our students. So we apart from these core courses, we have some of the elective courses as well, and some of the courses which are being provided from the other departments, like professional enhancement or basic English classes. So that is again one of the specialty of LPU. Apart from this, majority of the students they work on the very strict targets towards the end of the semester, like either they have to come up with a review paper or a research paper. So whole degree is very research oriented, so it is not an extra output. It is actually the part of the course. So to actually to score good, or to actually the minimum requirement of most of the courses is a good either a publication in terms of a patent, or design registration, or copyright, or it can be a industry relevant product, which can be scaled up later. And not only this, a lot of students, the master students, they keep on participating in different hackathons, where they submit their ideas. It might be through any other different agency, or it can be the government as well, where they look for the novelty of the ideas, and if they find any novelty, and then they fund. Okay, so that is again it is all about. So that is but what I have to say when it comes to the master of design.
Okay. So thank you so much, Akash. So we have a few career pathways that I like to quickly review with you people, that what are the opportunities that you can avail once you graduate or do a postgraduate from our university. So one is that you can go for corporate job, that can be into retail, that can be into a designer job. So you can also opt for a government job. So you can go for higher studies, which is an option that a lot of students avail. You can be a researcher. As Akash sir has already mentioned, that after post graduation you can be a part of a research team at any organization, and at the end of the day you can obviously become an entrepreneur, wherein we are already inculcating those skills among you while you are with us, by helping you to sell the product that you're designing and making. You can you can go for a study abroad option, and then you can as Akash sir has already mentioned, that you can go for minor courses. Okay, so we have a wide bucket of companies that come to lovely professional university, and specifically at School of Design, wherein the students have been placed very successfully: Amazon, Trident Group, US Polo, Michael Kors, Armani Exchange, Shopper Stop, H&M, Zara, Coach, and this is a list that is going on. And a lot of this year, we can proudly say that the 3-4 students who are going for an international placement, and they will be going to one of the best manufacturers of denims, and they are getting good handsome packages in abroad. So we have good people, students working at Coach, Michael Kors, Armani Exchange, Satyapal, and Marks and Spencer. So So this is this student of ours, Bhaskar Raj Chauhan. I was hinting you about him previously that he is doing absolutely amazing when it comes to 3D fashion. He's working with a company called Apolis 3D, where he's getting a very handsome package of 6 lakh per annum. He's doing incredible job, and he was one of my favorite students and very talented. So we have certain international placement also. We have. Mr. Trindu, who is getting 16 lakh package per annum in Jordan. He's posted with Nike. Then we have another good student, Shivangi. She is working with Burrito. She's getting a package of 14 lakh per annum, and she's posted in Canada. Apart from that, we have good students who have managed to start their own business, and they are doing incredibly well. One of them is Benarita Das. She was a master's student, graduated, did her post graduation in 2015-17, and she's working very brilliantly in sustainable fashion, and her design are very great. So another, we have Lalrin Pari. She is running her brand called Pause, wherein she's doing bridal couture pieces. As I hinted before, that you will be getting opportunities to earn while you are learning with us, and Unifashion, which is a brand that we have started at our school, is going to give you just the right opportunity wherein you can make money while you're designing, you're learning, and you're doing right. And I'm going to be I'm a part of this this endeavor. And as far as a few amazing initiatives and IPR research based achievements that we have at the university, at the school, we have 400 plus copyright and design registration. We have 150 copyright published, 50 plus patent applied, 21 have been already published. We are conducting regular webinars with intellectual property rights. We have research publication, 30 plus paper published. We have 2 books published, and Akash sir was a part of this team, and 2 research projects applied. So these are incredible achievements that we have at the university. Yeah, so that's all from my side. Guys, if in case you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. I'll be more than happy, and Akash sir and me will be more than happy to answer this. And we have Mr. Pankaj sir, who will be telling about the scholarship that we offer at the university to help you gain the best possible academic encouragement. Pankaj sir, over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Firoz Khan and Mr. Akash. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation and for your time. All of you, please put your queries in QA box. We will take up your queries at the end of the session. Over to you, Pankaj sir.
Right. May I have the controls, ma'am?
I'll stop sharing, sir.
Suman ma'am, I guess my screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir, it is.
Great. Okay. So thank you very much for that insightful presentation into the Department of Fashion Technology and the world of fashion. Well, the world of fashion is much more than just fashion. It's much more than that. It's a very technical, it's a very creative kind of a program. I enjoyed listening to both our resource persons, just let me take you a little further. Let me take you beyond the world of fashion to itself, the university, which houses this school of fashion technology. Let me tell you what is the kind of exposure, what is the kind of experience that you can expect when you come to the university. So that's the thing that I'll be taking up. Moreover, I'll be also discussing the eligibility part and the scholarship part and the fee structure part. So allow me to go ahead. I would start on the note that LPU is not only known for its academics, research, or academic oriented things, but it is also now known for creating sports persons. And it was Tokyo Olympics 2020 where our brave hearts won laurels for the country you talk about the likes of Neeraj Chopra, you talk of the likes of Bajrang Punia, 7 members of the Indian hockey team, led by none other than the captain of the Indian team, which was Manpreet Singh. All these are our students. So we have the legacy of not only creating academicians, researchers, but we also are creating sports people of repute who have brought laurels to the country, to the state, and to the university itself. Allow me to go ahead. The exposure, the kind of exposure when you come to the university, previous 2 years have been destroyed by the pandemic, but the life goes on, and things are looking better now, and you would be coming to the campus. When a student comes to the campus, this is the kind of exposure that he or she can expect. The year was 2019, and the 106th edition of the Indian Science Congress was held at the lovely professional university. None other than the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, inaugurated this Science Congress. Then, in one of our convocation ceremonies, His Holiness the Dalai Lama was here, giving away degrees to the students. 2 former presidents of India and Afghanistan sharing the same stage and giving away degrees in one of the convocation ceremony. Shri Arun Jaitley ji was here a few years back. He inaugurated a startup school at LPU. Venkaiah Naidu ji was here, the Vice President of India, in 2018, once again giving away degrees in one of the convocation ceremonies. Gauhar Gopal Das is a regular feature at the university. He's a spiritual guru, giving away live sermons to the students, to the teachers, to the faculty members, to the parents. Not only politicians or intellects do come to the university, but people who are the real heroes, but they are the real life heroes of our young generation. They also throng the campus, the likes of Shah Rukh Khan or other Bollywood stars. They come to the university not only to sing and dance, but also to interact with our students. So this is the kind of campus life that you can expect when you come to the university. Infrastructure, a very, very important part of any institution is the infrastructure. What you're seeing on your screen right now is a marvel of a building, 14 blocks joined back to back, housing the central library of the university. This is the auditorium. It has a capacity of 2,500 people in a single go. What you're seeing on the screen is the laboratories, the computer lab that we have got. We have got a whole lot of labs of this sort that our resource person were also talking about. The libraries, they are automated libraries that we have got, a central library, and every department has its own library. A mall within the campus, can you believe it? The marvel of a building that you're seeing right over here is housed at the heart of the 600-acre campus of LPU, and let me take you inside the mall. A sneak peek into the mall houses provision stores and things like that, where students can purchase their stuff. It also houses a fully equipped gymnasium with international trainers. We have got infrastructure in terms of recreational facilities such as the bowling alleys and so on and so forth. God forbid any student falls ill, but if a student falls ill, we are prepared. We have got a hospital within the university. It is a 25-bed hospital with resident medical doctors, staff, and even a dental chair at your disposal. Well, what you're seeing over here is a panoramic view of LPU. It's a very lush green campus. Owing to this particular thing, we have been ranked as amongst the top universities in India, one of the cleanest universities in India. Sometime back, we were ranked as the 8th most cleanest campus of India by the Ministry of Human Resource Development of India. A night vision of the campus. If you're a sporting freak, well, then LPU is the right place to be. We have got an Olympic-sized swimming pool. You name a court, we have got it. We have got a shooting range, we've got basketball courts, we've got badminton courts, we've got volleyball courts, and we even have a squash court. That's an aerial view of our indoor sporting facility. A residential facility, a very important part of any institution. We have got a residential facility, and it can house as many as 20,000 people, more than that, 20,000 students, faculty members put together stay in the campus. These are some of the amenities that we provide to our students and the faculties and so on and so forth. things like banks, ATMs, complete Wi-Fi campus. We even have a post office of our own, gymnasium, hospital, convenience stores, and so on. So yeah, this is something about the infrastructure. Let me take you to the LPU website, where I will show you the how to find a specific program and how to get to know about its eligibility, the fee structure, and so on. So you just log on to lpu.in. That's the first step. You go to admissions. If you want to know about undergraduate programs, then you go over here after 12 undergraduate programs. If you want to know about the post-graduation programs, this is the place to be. After graduation programs, which is the post-graduation programs. For doctorate programs, this is where you need to be, and diploma programs and so on. So let me just discuss, we were discussing the PG programs. So let us discuss about the PG programs in fashion technology. So after graduation, I go to regular programs. I just click over here. I'm taken to the next page. The next page gives me a whole lot of disciplines that we are offering at LPU, and fashion is one of them. In the middle column, you get it over here, fashion design. So I click it over here. In fashion, predominantly, these are two programs that we are offering, MSc Design Fashion and M Design Fashion. Let me take you to M Design Fashion. M Design Fashion is a 2-year program, and I just scroll a little bit down, and it gives me the eligibility of the program. The eligibility of the program is passed with 50% marks in aggregate in 4 years bachelor's degree with design of fashion, of fine arts, applied arts, and so on. And a student needs to clear an exam called LPU Nest, or a national level test would also do. So this is the eligibility. Similarly, you can search the eligibility of other programs, whatever program you are interested in. Let me take you to the fee structure. You just go beyond over here, just click it over here, and you go to the fee structure. So the fee structure of this particular program, which is M Design Fashion, the basic fee structure is 1,20,000 per semester, but there are a whole lot of scholarships that we are offering. Let me take you through to the scholarships being offered. We have got a lot of national level tests in fashion technology. For example, somebody's appeared for the NID exam, NIFT exam, SEED exam. So these are the kind of national level tests. If you have performed, if somebody has performed well in these exams, say somebody's got a rank between 1,501 to 2,500 or so on, there's a 40% scholarship. If somebody's got 80 to 89.99% of marks in 12 or 70 to 79.99 in graduation, 40% scholarship. If somebody has got a cut of 3 in our LP Nest exam, once again a 40% scholarship. So national level test, previous 2 qualifications, or LP Nest, anything can fetch you scholarships, and the lowermost would be 40%. And if you have got ranks in this vicinity in any of the national level tests, or you have 90 to 94.99% of marks in 12, or 80 to 89.99 in graduation, or somebody is in cutoff 2 of our LP Nest exam, there's a 50% scholarship on the fee. And last but not the least, the topmost scholarship, if somebody is amongst this category of the national level test, or has 95% or more than that in 12th standard, or 90% marks in graduation or more than that, there's a scholarship of 60%. Even somebody's in the category 1 of our LP Nest exam, there's a 60% scholarship, and the fee goes down to 48,000. It is worth mentioning over here that a scholarship once administered, any of these scholarships once administered to a student, shall remain the same way throughout the course of the program, that is for the next 2 years. You want to see other scholarships that we are offering, just go to the scholarships part, click it over here. We have already seen scholarships on the basis of qualifying exams, LPU Nest, and national level test. There are some other scholarships that we are offering. For example, over here, other scholarships, somebody has excelled in the world of sports, cultural activities, and so on and so forth. We have got scholarships for them as well. We've got financial aids for those people who are from an economically humble background. We have got financial aids for them as well. Anybody who is from a defense background, parents working with the defense forces, their scholarships, their financial aid for them as well. And God forbid somebody is disabled, we have got scholarships for these people as well. So there are a whole lot of scholarships up for grabs. More than 61% of our students are studying on scholarships, but these are performance based or they are financial aids. Depending on your status, you'll be getting the scholarships. I guess that's all from my side. If you want to call us, if you want to talk to us, if you want to inquire anything about the program or the university as such, please do write to us on admissions@lpu.co.in, or you can visit us on www.lpu.in. Please take down our phone number. That would be 01824 517 444. So these are the details. You can take a snapshot of this slide, and you can always contact us on this number, on this email ID, and you can visit us on lpu.in. So I guess that's all from my side. Back to you, Sumana.
Thank you so much, sir. It's really informative. Thank you. So now we are on our question answer round. I'm taking some queries. The first question is for Akash sir. Sir, Nidhi wants to know, what are the things a designer has to know to run his brand?
If I'll say what a designer has to know, well, to start his or her own brand, a designer should have the designing skills. First of all, that entrepreneur spirit has to be there, because if you see, if I'll open Instagram, you will see there are a lot of people who have, started their, a clothing brand. So first of all, you should have that, risk taking, the spirit in you. Second is, yes, you should have strong designing and technical skills. When I talk about the designing skills, it means, seeking an inspiration and, making a tangible, outcome, which can be a garment or an accessory or anything. Simultaneously, students should have a very strong technical skills. That is, first is the textiles. The students should know basic everything about, how a garment, how a cloth is made, what are the different types of, the fibers are there. You have cotton, you have polyester, how that, different types of fabrics they behave. Simultaneously, other type of technical skills which is required is the pattern making and garment construction, because at the end, no matter whether you gonna stitch by yourself, you're gonna hire a tailor or, a khaka master or a pattern master, but you should know how to, draft the basic pattern. Apart from this, students, whatever you are doing, if you start your brand, reaching out to people is very important. So design communication is very important. So you need to know how to, promote your brand. Okay? So branding and advertisement is again very important, which as a people you should know. Second thing is, the last thing which I want to know is, you have to make contacts. Never shy away from, reaching out to people. At the end, they will say, no, we can't help. Okay? But there is no harm in reaching to people. So whenever you start a business, it's very important to have a good, contacts with people from different backgrounds, so that, they can mentor you or guide you whenever you face any challenge.
Thank you
I
so
hope I
much.
answered.
Very wonderful. Thank you. The next question is for Mr. Firoz Khan. The student wants to know, what are the benefits can a student have if he wants to join BSc in fashion design at LPU?
Okay. So as I already told you that B Design and BSc are 4-year and 3-year respectively. So BSc, you're, as we say that you
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
I guess Akash sir can take it.
Well, okay. So if you talk about, BSc, as Firoz already told you that, we have BSc and the B design. There is as such no difference between BSc and B design. The major difference is between the year. If you talk about the common year, the first year is the common it a foundation year, where we teach you the basics of design, like the color theory, the principles of design, elements of design, basic hand drawing it, everything. Then from the second year, the you have at least majority of the courses are similar, but in BSc you have more technical courses, technical courses in the sense merchandising and all that. If you talk about opportunities, so people, whether you are doing the students, whether you are BSc or 4 years B design, you get the same opportunities. You get the mentor, like which is a mentor, personal mentor, which will be mentoring you towards whatever the challenges you are facing in your academics or anything. You also get a mentor, which guides you towards your placements and the internships. Apart from this, you also get a chance to go to the partner universities to study. So as such, there is no differentiation when it comes to BSc design. So you can get every type of. You also get a chance to to work, to earn while working. You can, if you are very good with your the visualization skills, and you can come up with some industry relevant products. You can also sell it in our the Unifashion. So you have all sort of opportunities.
I'm so sorry, I lost my connection.
Thank you, sir. Akash, sir, this question is for you because you are from engineering to fashion design. Student wants to know, do later entry students get good placement as per past records?
Yes, lateral entry students do get a good placement, but I want to mention one thing, that the lateral entry is only for the students who did their diploma in fashion design. I mean, it's not the case that if you have done diploma in any other field. For example, I did my biotech engineering in biotech field, and you want to get a lateral entry in fashion, that is not possible. You have to be from the fashion background. Only then you will get the lateral entry. But yes, if you want to, if you are from a different background, but you still want to get into the fashion, then there you have either the option of doing the degree all over again, like a 4-year degree or a 3-year degree, or else you can do the MSc in fashion designing, because in MSc we do not take students, like the minimum eligibility criteria is not that you have to be from the fashion background. You can also come from we are students from who are from mathematics honors, or chemistry, physics, different backgrounds, but they are only eligible for MSc fashion designing and not the lateral entry. But if you get into the lateral entry, you have all the opportunities what a regular B design 4-year or 3-year BSc student has.
Thank you so much, sir. This is the last question. What are the companies that visit at LPU for placement? And the same student asking one more question. Is that the right step to do B design 2+2 from lovely professional university?
So should I answer this?
Yes,
Suman, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You are.
Yeah. So, so as I suggested, 2+2 is a very good lucrative option that is available to the student, wherein they can study at LPU for 2 years, and next 2 years they can opt for any foreign collaborations that with any university that we have across the globe. You can go there and study there. So it's a very, very lucrative, and by the end of it, you are eventually getting an international degree, which is acceptable all over the globe. Okay, so that's a very, very lucrative option that we have. And what was the first question again, Suman?
Yes, sir. What are the companies that visit at LPU for placement?
Okay. So we have a very strong placement team that we have at our school. We have Dr. Rajat, Rajat Bhattacharya sir, who has an experience of almost 40 years, who have recently joined LPU. As he was a part of a committee member, now he has joined as a placement coordinator, and he's helping students to get placed all over the globe, in Middle East, in Bangladesh, with brands like Armani Exchange, Zara, H&M. We have brands coming from Satyapal, Marks and Spencer. We have students going for internship at various design studios like Tarun Taliani. We have yeah, there's a whole bucket of opportunities available at the campus, and we have an incredible team helping the students to get in there. And we are also preparing the students to be more equipped in terms of facing interviews. We are giving them BEP classes wherein we are working on their communication skills, if at all, if they need it, so that they are at their best when they're facing an interview panel. So it's an absolute amazing team that we are working for the placements.
And I want to add on the second question, what with the student asked. Yes, 2+2 international exposure is very important. I was of your age when I went for my degree, abroad in Scotland. I think apart from the degree, the exposure that you get, and the interpersonal skills that you learn, whenever you travel abroad and, meet people from different countries, I think that is much more, fruitful than, actually getting a degree. So I think that is more important.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the wonderful session, experts. So during this exclusive webinar on Masters of Art, Fashion Design, attendees heard from Mr. Akash Rathod and Mr. Firoz Khan as on how you can have a successful career in this field. Experts, your years of research, your depth of understanding the topic, and your ability to present the topic in such an interesting way produce one of the most wonderful afternoons for all the attendees. On behalf of all the attendees of this webinar, I want to thank you for your insightful presentation. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable, and the information provided in this webinar will help them to take better decisions regarding admission. I'm obliged and once again thankful to Mr. Firoz Khan, Mr. Akash Rathod, and Mr. Pankaj Rooj for strengthening this platform. Signing off for the day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Suman. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.